Morning everybody. I'm away again, North Wales, and I'm just about to go on a walk. This walk I've wanted to do since 2016. I came here with a friend of mine, his name was Tony Brain. We were camping near Bedgellet and on our way to the location, and I took a side road on the way up to visit a little valley that I heard about, which is called Cwm Croesor. So we came here to this car park and walked up the little valley, and to the left of the valley is a mountain called Cnicht, which you can see from Porthmadog. It's got the nickname of the Little Matterhorn, after obviously the mountain in the French Alps. We promised ourselves that we would come back and walk this the next time we were in North Wales, and it's something I've always wanted to do since then. Sadly, Tony passed away about 5 months after that, and I've made a promise to myself that I would come and walk this mountain. So today I'm going to walk it. I'm not very fit myself at the moment, so I'm going to take my time. I'm up here in North Wales with the Welsh togger, Bill. He's on another mountain somewhere. He didn't want to walk Cnicht, so I'm going to do it on my own. I've got a walkie-talkie because he's on a mountain on the other side of the valley, which I think is called Molyn Mawr or Mynydd Mawr, one of them. And he's hoping that because the distance is not very far away, we should be able to communicate via walkie-talkie. So if not, that doesn't work, I'll try my phone. So anyway, let's go and walk this hill. Right, nice little walk to the right of the village, up through a wood. I'm back on the mountain now, but I haven't really started doing any climbing as yet. Oh, I'm out of breath. I've just had my first view of Cnicht since I've been doing the walk. You can actually see it from the car park, but now that I'm on the mountain proper and come around a bend, it just disappeared for 30 seconds. I'll turn the camera around in a second and you'll be able to see it as well. Magnificent looking hill. Views around me, I think that's Moel Bog over there, above Bedgellet, which is probably down there. But as we come around the corner, with this bush on the right hand side out of the way, and there in the distance is the peak that is known as the Little Matterhorn, but in Welsh it's Cnicht. I've been told that towards the end of the walk, as you get up onto the summit, there is a bit of a scramble to be had, and the summit itself is quite narrow. I don't know if I've ever said before, but these days I don't do heights very well, so I'm hoping that it's not going to be too windy up there. Forecast to have a shower or two. We'll see. Let's just hope it stays like this, because there's some beautiful light around, and I could get my little Canon M6 out of the bag, but I'm just trying to get a little bit of walking done before I
stop or it'll take me hours and hours. Come back to you later. Stop for a breather down at the stile down there about I don't know, just sort of near where the wall is. You can see the wall. I bumped into the gentleman. That was Chris, who's already done 2 peaks this morning. Parked in Bed Gelert, very fit. So I was talking and walking with him for a while, but I was probably holding him up, so I said I wanted to do a piece to camera and go from there. Absolutely amazing view up here. Bill rang me about 15 minutes ago. He's had a problem getting up, parking near the Stullen Dam, so he's had to drive around to Carmarthen, and he's coming up that way, and he is saying that he might not actually get up onto that peak over there. So what I suggested, he meet me in the quarry, come back down to Cwm Croesor with me, and I'll take him back to his car then. So yeah, I'm going to get my a Canon M6 out and take some photographs, I think. Right, it's been fairly easy going up to now, but I think this is where it starts to get steep. I'm just looking on the summit and I can actually see somebody right on the top. I don't know whether that's Chris, the guy I was talking to earlier. I did see somebody else 3/4 of the way up. That Chris is pretty fit, so that's likely to be him, the way he was going. So anyway, onwards and upwards. Fantastic views. Billy's over there somewhere. This is looking down into Cwm Croesor and out towards Harlech and Barmouth down in the far distance.
Oh, let's have a sit down. Okay, here I am on the summit of Cnicht. It's taken me absolutely ages, although I must confess with you, I've been up here for about an hour and a half, talking to people, waiting for Bill to get onto the summit opposite me, so I could take a shot with him with a long lens. I've got the little M6, but I've got a 55 to 250 with me, so I had to wait for him to get onto the summit. And when he did eventually get onto the summit, I couldn't see him, and I took a photograph of the trig point opposite, which I'll show you a picture of now, and he wasn't on there. So when I got to talk to him on the walkie-talkie, because he had the walkie-talkies with him, he was actually on a summit behind, which I couldn't just see the right hand side of him, so I did manage a shot of him. His idea then was to come back and down here and meet me, but we've had a chat about it. I still got probably about another hour and a half to walk around the valley rather than go back down to the thing. I'm going to make a day of it because we're not going anywhere else. And so I've been up here talking to people. Just talked to a guy from Auckland, Australia, where my son is at the moment. Auckland, New Zealand, I should say. Yeah, which was quite wild. And he asked me to take a photograph of him and his friends, and he passed me his mobile phone and took a shot, and then I was talking to him, and he picked up his camera, and he had a DSLR on him, and he actually gave me a bloody mobile phone to take a photograph. Is he? Not a good thing. Anyway, behind me is Snowdon. I don't know if you can see it. This behind me. It's probably gone into shadow again now. But what fantastic! This is probably the best 360 around, I think, or one of the best 360s. I've not obviously been up many of these peaks here, but the coast is to my right. It's just fantastic. Just fantastic. So glad I've come up here today. I wish my friend Tony Brain could have been up here with me, to be honest, but he is up here with me in spirit, because my rucksack was actually Tony's rucksack when he passed away. So he wanted me to have it. I had a very similar rucksack to this because we bought them at the same time. So I sold mine and kept Tone's. So every time I go on a hike, he actually comes with me, which is nice. But yeah, as I said, I've wanted to come up here for a few years, and now on a day like today, the sun is blaring to my right. Fantastic. So I'm probably not going to do much video on the way back down now, because I'm just going to, there's some lovely ponds and things down around here, and I'm going to might stop off at the quarry that Tony and I went to a few years ago and take some pictures down there, although battery is running out on my M6, so perhaps not. But yeah, and then the idea is to go back and go and find a pub, have something to eat with Bill, and a few cans of Strongbow, or what did I buy? A Thatcher's Gold. I got Thatcher's Gold in the cottage, so I'll have a few beers tonight to celebrate, I think. Anyway, yeah, I hope you've enjoyed the pictures. Hope you've enjoyed the chat. I did a live Facebook feed from halfway down. I could have been up here probably in about hour and 20 minutes, hour and a half, but I took my time, and when you do these videos and you do a bit of walking back and forth, it takes so long, and I didn't know how fit I was, so there we go. Anyway, thanks for joining me on my walk.